And if you want, give my co-commentator here a follow at Say Brick. That is S-A-Y.
No, no.
English. All right,
we'll
but
worry about that later. Well, we have LittleMac versus Roy, round 4 of winners at Versus Gaming Center right now. This is a very interesting matchup. I don't think I've ever seen this matchup personally, so I honestly don't have too much input to provide from personal experience. All I can say is it's going to be a lot of fighting on the stage. Both characters not wanting to go off too much here. It's going to be extremely interesting.
this is actually a pretty good pick to send LittleMac to. Honestly, if you're going to be hanging out there on the platforms, although it's not like LittleMac can't do anything about it.
I think, and that's, sorry to correct you, I'm not trying to correct you, but my personal
opinion, go ahead.
LittleMac,
by all means.
From the LittleMacs I've talked to, love Town and City, just because they can kill that much earlier off the top. And there are so many sections where normally LittleMac loves going to FD, but people ban FD or strike it, and this is the only stage that provides some parts that are very resemblant of FD, where you don't have platforms to run away from.
Yeah, like the platforms aren't there the whole time, in other words.
Right. So like even if characters wanted to platform camp, at some point they do have to confront LittleMac.
Wow, that rogue KO punch though.
Yeah, that's not going to do it here, but we do have only a 3% difference here. Both characters really strong killers. They've been at kill percent for the last 20%.
I like what Leo's doing there. Leo likes to add in some pokes and doesn't try to follow up after it unless he sees it's a confirm.
Right. Right. If it's not a confirm, he'll just look at you and wait for you to land for his next situation.
Which I think is a great option.
Just in Smash in general, it's really, really smart. It's probably a big reason why he's been as successful as he has so far. But we're not going to see an edge guard here. LittleMac does make it back. Gets onto the stage yet again. Trying to get back to neutral. That's the other thing. I see a lot of LittleMacs will attack shields, and they need to do just a little bit more grabbing. Like right there, they're going to grab. Because if you're not a LittleMac that grabs, there's almost no reason to let go of shields until you have KO punch.
It's funny, both these players are going back and forth with preventing each other from landing properly.
And he did not want to give that punch to Leo here, but took a lot of damage in the process. And that down tilt to up B is one of the reasons Town City is so strong for Leo and for LittleMac in general. We're going to see what he's going to be able to do with this 103% deficit if he can come back and take advantage of the positive stage grab.
LittleMac hits hard. It's very doable.
So I can see Eden right now is looking for any opportunity to land, and Leo will not give it to him. Nice hit by Leo there, getting back to the stage where he would have otherwise died if he didn't take that.
Wow.
That could have been a slightly bigger punishment. Leo's perfect gets the punish anyway, gets a
That's
forward smash for the game.
Wow, okay, so exactly.
65% was raised.
Exactly what I was saying, that there's really, against LittleMac, the percentage, you can't really take that into consideration only because LittleMac could be, you could be ahead of LittleMac by a stock, and LittleMac could bring it back.
If you're not here, if you don't compete too much, the one thing I do want to let you know is, honestly, this is the one Smash game I feel like percents really don't matter. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Like, points don't matter, whose line, percents don't matter. Like, there's no lead. There's no real lead. It can tell you which player should be approaching at any given moment if the other player does want to wait. But as far as when someone can kill, it almost doesn't matter.
In this game, you absolutely...
All that shield.
Wow, what a skittle. You absolutely have to take rage into consideration.
Yeah, all the time.
It's definitely a scary factor, and it can make a difference between winning and losing, as we saw in the last
General
game.
rule of thumb, if you're not killing your opponent below 100, you can almost bet they will kill you below 100. That was a very patient recovery on Leo's part, not getting countered and gets back to the stage here. 6% difference, both players sliding in neutral, KO punches on board. Oh, just throws it out there.
Yeah, that's kind of strange. I'm kind of used to seeing LittleMac sometimes do it out of like a down tilt confirm, up tilt.
But no, Leo's just kind of going for it. And if anything, that can be something he can work on in the future. But he is up 1-0 in this set. And I just noticed, I didn't comment on it, but Eden did opt to stay Roy here. Not really sure what he's looking for or what he feels is positive in this matchup, but hopefully he doesn't for his sake, get forward smash at 60 again.
He feels that he is our boy.
And also taking into Duck Hunt of all stages as well. I feel this is also a pretty good pick for LittleMac to give a wall jump option. It's a very big flat stage. The only advantage Eden would have would be if it's stocked up on the tree.
I'm not too sure why Eden keeps opting to go for up B.
Because it'll kill and he's fishing.
It will, but it also
right.
leaves you, leaves you very vulnerable, and it's, I don't know, the risk reward just doesn't seem very fair in your own favor if you happen to miss, like, especially against LittleMac. And wow, that's gonna take the stock.
Yeah, we have 50% on board. If Eden doesn't do a good job of securing some kind of gimp or just strictly outplaying him in neutral for a long time, this looks like this matchup could be pretty hard at this point. Good patience on both players there. Both people trying to feel each other out as much as possible. Not wanting to commit to too much, even though LittleMac's frame data is really good. Oh, good. Oh. Not going to get that one frame that he was looking for.
Wow, Leo taking control of the stage right now, not letting Eden really breathe.
I love how he's just like looking at him and waiting for a button.
It's definitely intimidating. On the ledge there, a forward smash will kill him.
And in this bad position on the platform, Leo is just doing an excellent job of applying a great deal of pressure just with his presence alone.
See, a lot of mistakes that, well, one of the biggest mistakes in my opinion that a lot of lower level players tend to get confused about is you don't necessarily have to throw out a move to apply pressure to your opponent.
No, in fact, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
This is just a little thing I used to tell people all the time. Is that going to be it? Not
no,
it.
we're still living. A ton of confusion. I'm sorry. Wow, that's going to take it. Waiting for the invincibility to end on the ledge there.
Yeah.
A lot of players tend to mistake in that Duck Hunt. The sides happen to be smaller.
Yeah,
they're actually not.
They're not.
They're not.
But yeah, just a general rule of thumb, you know, whenever you're not pressing a button, you have the possibility, oh,